Maurice, I heard you mention the WBC. Is Jose Ramirez something, a fight that you'll look forward to in the future?
Yes, why not? I mean, break into the zone. I'm open to fight anybody with a belt or anybody out there who's good and got a good name. I want anybody. I want the best out there. Let's do it on the zone.
What's good with your fam? Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide, where we talking nothing but this boxing. Hey, listen, man, first of all, thank you for tuning in, man. And if you're new to the channel, I want you to think about subscribing as we stay knee deep into this boxing conversation, man. Now, we finally got a unification at the 140-pound division, man. It's Jose Ramirez going against Maurice Hooker, man. Which I think is a really good fight. I think both of these guys match up really well, man. Now, what you heard in the intro of this video was a couple months ago at Maurice Hooker's last fight against I forget the guy's name, Miguel. I forget the guy's name. I was up at the Turning Stone Casino. I was up there, man, and I asked Maurice Hooker specifically about Jose Ramirez, and you heard what he said. He said he wanted to do it. He wanted to do it in Texas. He wanted to do it on the zone. And, you speak it, believe it, receive it. It came true. He now's got this fight, and he got it on the zone, and he got it in Texas. I like to think that Big Faces Worldwide had something to do with that, huh? Nah, but on the real, man, I'm excited about this fight, man. I'm excited about the division. We got Regis PROGRAIS will be going up against Josh Taylor. So we got two unification bouts going on this year, man. Two unification at 140 that will be taking place within the matter of months. So in a matter of months, we will have two unified champions at 140 pounds. Now, the dream would be if the winner of Maurice Hooker and Jose Ramirez would go up against the winner of Regis PROGRAIS and Josh Taylor, and we can get an undisputed champion. That would be wonderful, man. That would be wonderful, man. And I think both of these matchups, Regis PROGRAIS and Josh Taylor, I think that's going to be a very, very, very good fight. But watching the Josh Taylor's last performance, man, I'm definitely going to give that edge to Regis PROGRAIS. I think Regis PROGRAIS will be a little too much for Josh Taylor. I seen some things in Josh Taylor that I did not like in that last fight. You know what I'm saying? Against Ivan Baranchyk. Josh Taylor at times looked unsure of himself. He started off very good, man. He started off very good. He had some success. He ended up dropping Baranchyk, you know what I'm saying? But as the fight went on and Baranchyk started putting pressure on Josh Taylor, Josh Taylor's body language, in my opinion, was not looking that good from my viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like, he was fighting like a guy who was just looking up at the clock, just trying to finish the fight. And this was around round 8, you know what I mean? So you still have 4 or 5 rounds left, man. You know what I mean? A guy like Regis PROGRAIS, man, he's going to take full advantage of that, man. And I think he will. I think Regis PROGRAIS will end up stopping Josh Taylor. But that's another video, man. I'll do those videos closer to that fight. We ain't even got a fight date yet for that fight. But, the fight that I'm talking about is Jose Ramirez and Maurice Hooker. I think both of these guys match up evenly well, man. I think both of these guys have flaws. Both of these guys do a lot of things well. I think Maurice Hooker may have an issue with making weight. I know at the Turning Stone, he was a couple pounds overweight. You know what I'm saying? But he toughed it out, man, and put on a very good performance, man. Very good performance. I was impressed, man, and I gotta say, Maurice Hooker looked it damn good, and he ended up getting a stoppage. But we know Jose Ramirez, he got wind. You know what I'm saying? He's going to keep coming, man. So Maurice Hooker is going to have to, to bring his weight down correctly. He, he said that, he was off weight because he just misjudged the time in his hotel room. That was his excuse, man. But after the post-fight press conference, man, after he got finished doing his interview and answering questions and whatnot, when he got up, his manager came over and Maurice put his arm around him, and it looked like his manager had to help him out of the room. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was just putting his arm around him like, hey, like that, or he was just putting his arm around him like, hey, I need help, man. Help me up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? But he looked exhausted after that fight. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he can get his condition together, because I really like Maurice Hooker. I really like his offense, man. Maurice Hooker definitely got some dog in him, man. But his chin has been shown to be a little shaky at times. You know what I'm saying? Can he withstand the pressure of Jose Ramirez? That's the big question, man. I'm gonna break this fight down a little closer, closer as we get closer to the fight. But this should be a real good fight, man. A fight with Hooker and Salcedo was a barn burner. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking that this fight with Ramirez is going to look something similar to that, man. So if we get anything reminiscent of that, man, I think we'll all be in for a treat, man. But I'm excited that this fight was announced, man. I'm really thinking about going down to Dallas to cover this fight. You know what I'm saying? I haven't made my mind up yet, man. I gotta see who else is on the card, man. Hopefully they can put a card together that will be worth me flying down there to Texas, man. But I just wanted to talk about this fight real quick, man. I just want to, I'm excited about it, man. I want to see if my subscribers, my Big Faces community is as much excited about it as I am. You know what I'm saying? If you are, leave your comments in the comment section. Let's chop it up about it, man. If you, disagree with something that I said in this video, leave it in the comment section. Let's chop it up about it. You know what I mean? Let's chop it up about it. Let's be on our GMB, grown man business, man, and talk about it as men. But that's all I got, man. In the meantime and in between time, I want y'all to stay blessed and keep on supporting this sport that we love called boxing. Peace. I'll holler back.